guys, what's going on? It's MassiveJoes Weekly.
Whoa! Another delicious intro to MassiveJoes Weekly Word, episode 131, Neve.
131 of the best.
Catching Weekly Word with MJ every day. There's going to be a crossing. There's going to be like a video eclipse at some point, where the one's going to pass in front of the other.
It will.
And it's going to be a once-off occurrence. So you better be ready for that shit.
I will be.
How you doing, man?
Good.
Good. Topics of discussion, Neve.
So we got back in stock, new products coming soon. Counting calories article. Fuck, I'm spinning a lot.
You are actually.
Counting calories article. Easter sale on competitions. Sydney Fitness Expo. Ask Neve.
And story time with Neve.
There's no fucking.
No, we are doing story time because we have a legit story and we will tell the YouTube about it.
Yeah.
I've made a decision. Jam-packed episode of MassiveJoes Weekly Word for you guys. We missed last week. Actually, no, we missed 2 weeks.
2 weeks because you
2 weeks
because
we had
the booth, and last week you were away.
Correct. So we had the Arnold Sports Festival Australia, and then we had the Crush It tour. So that's why we have a jam-packed episode of Weekly Word. Let's get straight into it. Big Knee Boss. First topic of discussion.
Back in stock.
It's not looking bad, to be honest. Considering I haven't seen Rob for almost 3 weeks.
You were meant to see him today.
I was going to see him today. Well, he was supposed to message me and tell me what time to come and see him, but he didn't. So
I'm actually I'm growing my hair back again.
Yeah, it's just this here gets a bit out of control when I haven't seen Rob for a while. But no, it's not bad.
I'm wearing my hair back, and it's at that stage where it's just short enough.
Yeah.
But it's not that fucking middle stage where you can't do anything to it.
Yeah, it's good shit. Good shit. First topic of discussion, Neve.
So back in stock. EHP Labs, everything is back in stock.
Yep.
Everything.
That would be OxyShred, IsoPept, Beyond BCAAs, everything that we stock, OxySleep, all the shit that we stock from EHP Labs back in stock. All products and all flavors, I believe, as well.
Blessed with protein?
Yes. Well, I don't think that was ever out of stock. Yeah, but
surprising. Max is everything.
All Max is everything. All Max's products, all sizes, all flavors, all products back in stock.
Snickers and Mars protein bars.
Not happy about this because there's a box on my desk and it looks at me every day and says, "Eat me."
Mitch, who works with Mars and Snickers,
yes,
at the Expo, he kept coming and giving me Mars bars all Expo. Yeah, and it fucking got me hooked on them.
Yeah, you know what the thing is with them. Is they're, like, the macros are not that great, let's be honest. But they're the only bar that doesn't upset my stomach.
Yeah.
Like, I can eat them and it's just, like, fine.
Yeah.
You know how most protein bars, like, if you have, like, usually one, but if you have two, you're fucked.
Yeah.
But the Mars and Snickers bars, not at all.
Definitely, definitely no issue, and definitely delicious.
Too delicious.
Too delicious.
Yeah. Not a big fan for that reason. Like, I am, but I'm not, if you know what I'm saying.
Herbs of Gold.
Fucks up my diet.
Herbs of Gold, everything back in stock?
Yes, all Herbs of Gold, all products, all sizes. Well, they don't do flavors, but all products, all sizes back in stock.
SciTech Way Professional, all flavors, all sizes?
Everything.
Keep your eyes peeled for a monthly special on that next month.
Ooh. April monthly specials.
Team J Apparel Muscle Tanks.
Dropping them already.
Team J Apparel.
It's not even the end of March yet.
Well, they don't know what they're getting, but keep your eye out for SciTech Way if you're a fan of SciTech Way. If you're a fan of pancakes. Team J Apparel Muscle Tanks, all colours.
Smokes and a pancake? Cigar and a waffle?
We should have done that. 5 SciTech pancakes, get a free box of cigars.
Get a free, no, smoke and a pancake.
Team J Apparel Muscle Tanks, all colours, all sizes.
Yes, all muscle tanks across. How many colours we do now? 5, 6?
There's
we do a lot.
There's red, white, black, and grey, but then you got black on black.
Black on black and fucking all sorts. Anyway, all colours, all sizes of Team J Apparel muscle tanks back in stock. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
New products.
Ooh, hit him.
So ATP Science Gut Right is now in stock.
You've been using this, as a matter of fact.
I have been.
We've been talking about this product a lot in the office recently. I haven't tried it yet.
Very popular. So we got it in stock at the Arnold.
Launched at the Arnold, as a matter of fact.
Launched at the Arnold. We got it back. It went online, I reckon, would have been Wednesday last week.
Sold out.
We were sold out by Thursday.
Yeah.
So very, very popular.
It literally just came back in stock today.
Came back in today, so
yeah. So it's like it's sold out, it's back in stock, but it's also a new product.
And the issue is we've already pre-sold half of those tubs as well.
It's gone very. Why do you think it's so popular? Do you think it's because a lot of people have gut problems?
I believe so, and I believe that people don't know what to do to help those gut problems.
How would you define a gut problem? Like, what would be the symptoms of like, okay, I need to get like a supplement like Gut Right?
I know there's issues with my gut. I do not take proper health of my guts as I should.
Because I feel like a lot of people think they have digestive issues, but they really don't. You definitely do, no doubt about that. But like, what are the symptoms? Tell the viewers, what should they look for?
The main two issues that I have with my stomach is if I eat, I bloat straight away. Yeah. My stomach bloats, and my stomach hasn't been bloating at all.
Well, that's a good sign.
In the first week, which is the main
thing
I've
taking Gut Right?
From taking Gut Right. Yeah. So that's the main thing I've noticed, is even if I'm having like a whey protein concentrate or some kind of shake that I have the smoothie in the morning that generally bloats me, it hasn't been bloating me. And by the end of the day, my stomach generally looks like I'm fucking 12 weeks pregnant. Yep. And I haven't, and my stomach's remained flat. Yeah. So that's been the main thing. Okay.
Flatulence?
I haven't been flat. I haven't been. That's the thing. And you and me sometimes fucking are not good in the office. You
in particular.
And I haven't had any of those issues. Yeah, yeah. And as well as a lot of people, once they eat, is they have an upset stomach. Yeah. Pretty much goes straight through them.
There you go.
And yeah.
This might be a good, we're actually, after this episode of Weekly Word, we're going to shoot our first ever podcast, the Massive Joes Show. This might be something good for the podcast. Like symptoms of gut.
Well, yeah.
I'm going to take a note. I'm actually going to take a note. So I'm just thinking. Anyway, move on.
So that's in stock. Also, it's available in a twin pack online as well.
Tis.
It's a Rise pre-workout.
Oh, fuck.
And Rise BAA plus EAAs, which are Joey Swole's new brand.
There's a couple of things I want to say about this.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I'm going to shoot my raw review on the Rise pre-workout later on today. I fucking love this pre-workout.
I've noticed you've been using it quite a bit.
I love it. Like, it is fucking... And it frustrates me because on paper, it doesn't look that good. But it is a phenomenal... The synergism with the ingredients is ridiculous.
But it's got your focus in there as well, which is a lot of...
Ridiculous. The other thing I wanted to say is I'm very happy to see Joey Swole literally, like, flip on his head with regards to, most people would know Joey Swole from his previous company, which was Shreds. And Shreds was infamous for proprietary blends, cheap supplements, a lot of money on marketing, not a lot of money on the actual product. And Joey has literally like flipped 180 and gone like, no marketing, all of the money and time and effort invested in the product formula. And these supplements are fucking kick ass, man. Like, I'm a big fan.
Well, two big things about Joey's products that I'd like to say as well is that we know where Joey gets his products made.
Correct.
So we stand behind the
manufacturer
of them, which is a big thing as well. Yeah. So it's not just a fucking shitty backyard job, which a lot of I'm sure Instagram people, I'll just say, or people that aren't in the business of making supplements typically.
Correct.
May have gone a cheaper option with the manufacturer, but Joey has spared no expenses with the manufacturing process.
No.
The other thing, and I spent a lot of time with him at the Arnold Expo and trained with him a couple of times.
You did.
And the thing is he did say that with Shreds he didn't get a lot of say in the manufacturing of the actual of the products.
Yeah, he was like the marketing dude. Yeah.
Even though he's one of the owners, he didn't get a big say in what happened, but he has had a big say in the products and stands behind the products. Yeah. And even you see that by, well, obviously his knowledge of the products and the ingredients and those kind of things. And at least actually someone who knows what those fucking ingredients do.
Yeah. So mad respect to Joey Swole. I love seeing this shit, man. And mad respect to Rise, because the products are fucking top notch.
Even his protein is about to launch.
Are we getting that?
Yeah, we will. Yeah,
we're going to organise the import permits.
But yeah, so stuff like that. I mean, even that has your MCT oils in there and stuff. So he's doing a few things a little bit differently than what other people.
It's fucking great to see. Move on.
Core ABC Sherbies.
Yes. How fucking good is this flavour, mate? On a scale of 1 to 10.
Honestly?
Yeah.
Honestly, the flavour is nailed.
Nah, I actually said, and I've been quoted as saying, actually better than Sherbies. Like, I think the makers of Sherbies need to come and try Core ABC Australian Orange Sherbet, go back to the drawing board and make Sherbies taste like that.
I'm going to be...
That's how fucking good it is.
I'm going to be 100 here.
Yeah.
The flavour is a 10 out of 10.
It is. It's smashing.
Usability, 3 out of 10.
Too sweet, you reckon?
Too sweet. I can't drink it.
Yeah.
That's the problem. Like, you drink it and you think, fuck, this is amazing. This tastes awesome.
Yeah.
I can't drink a shaker's worth.
Yeah.
Because for me, personally, it's just too sweet.
It's one of the...
But I don't like Sherbies, though. That's the thing. I don't like Sherbies.
Yeah.
But something like Gummy Snake, I'll drink litres of that a day.
Yeah,
Pineapple Strawberry, I'll drink litres of that a day.
Yeah.
Sherbies tastes amazing. This is probably in the top, like, best flavours.
I put in my rotating top 5.
But the thing is I can't drink it.
Yeah.
Too
sweet for Big Neve.
Too sweet for me.
Who would have thought something could be too sweet for Big Neve? There you go. Anyway, amazing flavour, doing great things. If you one good girl is worth 1,000 bitches. If you haven't picked some up already, make sure that you do. Moving on, Big Neve.
So Creation Laxopure.
This is a big one. Yeah, keep going.
Laxopure.
Yeah.
Beta Pure, Beta Alanine,
yep.
and Cluster Pure, which is your clusterdextrin.
Yes.
Carbohydrates.
All 3 products from Creation. I'm dropping a raw review on Laxopure this week, which means it'll probably be live next week. Of these 3 products, Laxopure is by far my favorite. Big fan. I'm a big advocate for Laxogenin at the moment. I don't think we've seen a single supplement ingredient that is as beneficial as Laxogenin is in fucking... I can't remember the last thing. Honestly, I would go so far as to say the last one that I personally thought that was as beneficial as Laxogenin was probably when BioGrow first launched. When we saw the bioactive peptides hit the market.
Yep.
Fucking love it.
So this next one's a big one.
Yeah. Solbic.
You and I, we conjointly, but you and I both posted about the TMJ anti-cardio cardio club teas.
Yes.
About 3 weeks ago now.
Yes.
We saw how big the response was.
Huge.
Quickly ordered another limited run.
We did.
Which has just landed in the warehouse this week. So we've got a few spare anti-cardio teas. I don't know who we've got left.
Yes.
But they will be going live on the MassiveJoes website.
Yes. Link is down in the description box if you want one there. And like you said, the limited rerun of these teas. So if you want one, fucking click the link and go get one. And once don't get pissed at us if the size that you want sold out or if they're completely sold out, because we're warning you now. This is your chance. Pause this video, press the fucking, where is the pause button? Down here? Wherever. Down here, wherever it is. Fucking click the X, exit this video. Well, you can't because you need a link. Pause this video, click the link down below, go get your ACCC and be happy. Because you're in the club.
Rhino Pumped Black.
Yes. Available in stock.
Yep.
That's the pump formula from Muscle Sport. Put that thing in sports.
Rhino White Monster.
Yes, the limited edition flavor of Muscle Sport Rhino, the last white Rhino, as a matter of fact. Because once it's gone, it's gone.
Yep.
Unfortunately, like the white Rhino.
What about the green apple? Did that just they farmed all the animals, all the apples?
What
the last flavour that was limited edition.
Was it?
Yep.
And no more?
No more. Fuck. They farmed all. All right. ON Essential Amino Energy 30 serve Juicy Strawberry.
Juicy Strawberry, now in stock and available online and in store.
And ON Whey 100% 5-pound chocolate peanut butter.
So chocolate peanut butter's been around in the 3 pounds for a while, and now it's available in the bigger 5-pound tub. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Just want to quickly say,
yeah.
Unlike ON, just to keep the same product and just add more flavours to it, is it?
No. I mean, completely. I'm just going to stop there. I'm in enough trouble with supplement companies.
All right, coming soon.
Move on.
Coming soon.
And we like ON. We give ON a lot of shit. But you know how like you give your mates shit?
Yeah.
Like, you give your best mates shit? Like we give each other shit all the time, but we really we have a good relationship. Same with us and Optimum. We actually really like ON. That's why we give them so much shit. But innovation, top notch.
Top notch. Coming soon. The ON Protein Crunch Bars.
Yes! When? These were coming soon 3 fucking weeks ago.
I don't know.
What's happening with them? I need some crunch in my life. I need to get those Snickers bars off my desk because they're fucking up my diet. I need to replace them with some crunch. That won't fuck up my diet, but will fuck up my stomach.
I want to say something here, but I won't. Team J Apparel Swingman jersey.
Yeah, man, I still don't have a solid ETA, unfortunately. So I keep chasing one, but I keep fucking, you know, these apparel manufacturers these days. Apparently the viewers, they haven't seen them, but we're doing this like black on black print on the back of the jerseys that kind of sits underneath all of the decorations on the jerseys, and apparently that's causing them some issues. Okay. So it's taking a bit longer than it should, but so we'll let you guys know as soon as we have a solid ETA.
Incompetent.
Incompetento.
BPN flight.
Yes.
We've had In Focus in stock.
Doing good things, man.
For the last, probably 6 months.
Real good things.
6 months.
A lot of people love an In Focus.
Yeah, so we've got the flight and the endo pump in. So the pre-workout and the pump formula.
We don't have them in, they're coming.
They're coming.
On the way. So and you can stack them. Stack the two.
What was the third product they had?
The BCAA?
Yeah.
Too expensive though for the Australian market.
Yep.
And the protein as well.
Yep.
The pre and the pump are coming.
Rule 1 R1 casein.
Yes.
Coming soon.
Ranked very well. Actually came second in the Australian Supplement Awards. Actually, that needs to go in here as well. In the Australian Supplement Awards to ON casein. It will be in stock quite soon. Yep.
And shipping this next Monday, I believe. Or today, maybe Tuesday. Anyway, middle of the week, middle of next week. We've got the TMJ Apparel A-frame caps, snapback caps.
How many colours?
So there's 3 colorways. You've got the black with the white logo, black with the black logo, and grey with the white logo.
How many sizes?
It's snapback, so there's 1.
But it's not just snapback.
Well, I didn't want to go. This is a prototype. This is one.
Okay, but let's just say that it's pinch fit. So it's snapback and flex fit at the same damn time.
So it's ultimate comfort.
Price?
Probably $49.95.
Reckon around the $50 mark?
Around $50.
I reckon pretty standard pricing. I reckon. Legit.
So this is the second edition.
No, that's like the fucking third prototype, isn't it?
No.
Haven't we done 3 or 4? No, because remember the OG ones, the great. We've done a lot of we lost count of the prototypes, but these are legit.
But Joey has been wearing this flat out, so it's been tried and tested.
It's great. It's and the thing I love about it, because I'm real with apparel that I'm gonna wear. I'm really fucking picky, so I will like try the shit out of it. And I've literally been, you guys will have seen it in a bunch of my videos and socials, I've been wearing this every fucking day for the whole day, because I wanted to see if it would give me a headache. I've been wearing it to train. I've been wearing it forwards, backwards, side to side. They're the best hats I've ever worn.
I know you had, because before I put it on, came to air, I had to go wash it.
Yeah, that's how much, but I've been wearing the fucking shit out of it.
In fucking
Even Asher got pissed. She's like, take it, I wear it to bed. I sleep in it. She's like, take your fucking hat off. I'm like, I'm testing it. Haven't taken it off for 3 months.
I love how, I just want to say, I fucking love how I designed these.
You did.
Got them manufactured, got them made, designed them, and you and Asher both stole both the fucking
because we're testing them, bro.
The kid who fucking wears hats didn't get to test it.
Yeah, because yours like, yep, feels good, take it off. I'm like, I'm going to sleep in this shit.
Easily pleased, mate.
Anyway, next topic of discussion, Neve, and I'm just going to jump in here because just before we get to the counting calories article, little interim topic, Australian Supplement Awards. Results are live. For 2018. Dilip, Timmy, whoever's doing the edit of this video, throw up a video screen grab at the moment, australiansupplementawards.com.au, and you can go and you can check out the top 3 of each category. So you can scroll down, click on the category you want to look at, sup of the year, protein of the year, pre-workout of the year, weight loss of the year, whatever, and a graph will come up and show you the winning supplement, the second place and the third place for each of those categories. So go check them out and see how your favorite supplements did. But I will say, for the very first time, supplement of the year, Core ABC, which those of you who've seen the Arnold vlog would already know. But Doug was fucking over the moon with Core ABC.
The company that won the most amount of awards.
Yep, ATP, 2 years in a row. I reckon last year they won like 5. Well, this year they won 4.
They did win supplement of the year last, so Ant B
won
supplement of the year last year, but beaten by Core this year. So
it did get beaten by Core this year. But AustralianSupplementAwards.com.au, link is in the description box. Go check them out and see how all your favourite supplements went. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Counting calories article.
Yes, very, very cool article. One of my OGs. One of my articles, once again, link is in the description box to this article. Fellas, throw it up on screen. It's actually called Calories. but for search engine optimization in the URL, it's called Counting Calories. But it's a beginner's guide to calories and macronutrients. So for a lot of you guys who watch these videos, it's gonna be more of a refresher course for you, but it's a very good refresher. And if you ever have like any doubts or any queries or questions about calories and macros, this is the article to kind of set that foundational understanding. So it goes through, it's got a real cool example that kind of uses the analogy of a car driving and how cars use fuel, our bodies use calories, and kind of, you know, elaborates on that analogy, and then goes into, you know, how to calculate your base metabolic rate, how to calculate your maintenance calories, what happens if you're in surplus, what happens if you're in deficit, where macronutrients play in. It's a very cool article. It's about a 5-minute read too, so it's very quick, short, sharp, to the point. Links in the description box.
Top 5-minute read?
Go check it out. No, it doesn't, because I'm telling them it's a fucking 5-minute read.
Have you read that lately? A few articles I've read.
Yeah, I have. People telling, you know, they're like, and I don't mind it. I might actually start doing it. Good idea. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Easter sale and competitions.
Yes.
Well, it's not so much an Easter sale, but we're doing a giveaway.
We're doing a deal.
So
we're dealing, wheeling and dealing.
So 3 different things going on this weekend.
Yes.
I'll explain 2.
Okay.
You can explain 3.
Okay, done.
So the first 2,
Yep.
any order over $150 online and in store over the Easter period, so that's from Good Friday to Easter Monday. Any order over $150 will get a free Snickers or Mars bar on the house.
Yes, your choice. Don't choose the Snickers bar. Too good. You'll become addicted. Or choose the Snickers bar. The choice is yours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if you get too late and we run out, you'll get what you're given.
Ooh. So getting quick, is that what you're saying?
Well, the issue is, mate, like, what if we don't have enough of the Mars bars? Because people like them too much. They ask for a Mars bar and we don't have a Mars bar to give them.
Which do you prefer? Do you prefer
I
Snickers
prefer
or
Mars.
Yeah.
Mars. I don't like the actual nuts in the Snickers.
See, I love nuts, man.
Ooh,
Which nuts?
these nuts.
These nuts.
So well, I love Mars bars growing up. Like, I used to eat Mars bars like they were going out of business.
No shit.
When I was in high school.
No shit.
Which probably led to myself, my body issues.
Yep.
Which led to where we are today.
Carry on. Fuck.
Where am I up to? Easter sale, yeah, so that's what we're doing. Every order of $150 gets a free Mars or Snickers bar.
Correct.
The second one is we're doing an Easter egg hunt giveaway.
Yes.
So
we did this first time last year.
Joe did this last year. So
very cool.
Joe will post on the Instagram.
MassiveJoes, the @MassiveJoes Instagram page. So if you're not following, make sure you follow.
And he'll say, go find the egg.
Yep.
It would tell you have to go off. I think Barney won at lunch last year or whatever.
Yeah, you remember the flack we caught for that?
Yeah.
They're like, how can Barney win? This is rigged, this is bullshit. And we're like, I don't know where the fucking egg is. No. Look, I find out when I post it, the IT team will tell me this is where the egg is, so you know like who comments first. But I literally don't know where it is until I post.
Yeah. So what you do is as soon as Joe posts, head off to the MassiveJoes website.
Yep.
It could be anywhere on any of the pages.
Yep.
Might be on the articles page, might be on the counting calories page, might be on the workouts page, might be on the whatever page it is. It could be on the ATP gut right page. It could be on anywhere.
Anywhere.
As soon as you find the egg, go back to the Instagram page, the post that Joseph has done.
Correct.
Right where you found it.
Yeah.
The first person to correctly say where it is will get a free box, which is 18 bars of a Snickers or Mars.
It's phenomenal. I actually should have got it up just so I could show you guys how it worked last year. But yeah, so just to flesh it out a little bit, so I will put a post up on the MassiveJoes Instagram page. So @MassiveJoes, that Instagram page right there. There will be a post that goes up. There'll be one. Are we going to do it Friday or just Saturday, Sunday, Monday?
No, all 4 days.
So one Friday, one Saturday, one Sunday, one Monday. The post will go up. What you have to do immediately is tag 3 mates. So that's the first thing, tag 3 mates in a comment. Then go to MassiveJoes.com and start looking for the egg. As soon as you found the egg, go back to the Instagram post and post the egg location. So we need to know exactly where it is. And the first person to do those 2 things, so tag 3 mates and then find the egg and post exactly where it is, wins a box of Snickers or Mars bars.
You know what I'll be doing in preparation for this?
What?
Turning post notifications on.
That's a fucking great idea, or else you won't even know when I post.
So there you go.
So boom, there you go.
Yeah, so do that. And then the third one.
So the third one is there's going to be a competition similar to the way we did last year, where you've got the whole weekend to take an Easter Gains type photo. So it needs to be it can be whatever. You get creative with it. It's an Easter Games type photo. You have to be wearing a piece of TMJ apparel. So it can be a hat, it can be wrist straps, it can be a t-shirt, it can be an ACCC, it can be whatever. A piece of TMJ apparel in the photo. And then on Tuesday, we'll pick the best photo and you'll win a box of Snickers or Mars bars. We're all about them Snickers and Mars bars, aren't we?
Delicious.
And they're Easter, that's kind of like chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, keep an eye on the @MassiveJoes Instagram page. All details will be posted there over the Easter long weekend. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
So the Sydney Fitness Expo. So the weekend is, I believe it's the 20th of April, around that date?
20, 21, 22. So it starts on the Friday, which is the 20th.
Yourself, myself,
yes,
Swellbait,
yes,
Bosch, Josh.
And Asher too.
And Asher.
Asher's coming as well, yeah.
Coming.
Yep.
She'll be at, we will be at the Sydney Fitness Expo.
Yes.
With our TMJ apparel booth and selected subs.
Correct.
Yeah, for the 3 days. So not quite as big as the Arnold booth.
Nowhere near as big as the MassiveJoes mega booth. It's literally, it's 1/5 of the size. So it's 20%. It's a very little booth, you know.
Very little. So
but it's a very little expo.
Yeah.
So we have to scale appropriately.
So yeah. So as I said, going to be doing the MassiveJoes apparel.
Yes.
TMJ apparel.
Yep.
A few subs.
Yep.
Yeah. Us 4 will be there.
Yep.
5 will be there.
Yep.
4 plus me.
It's going to be good fun, man. If you're in Sydney or the South Coast or the Central Coast or fucking anywhere in rural New South Wales, come check us out.
Yep.
20, 21, 22 of April at the Sydney, is it the exhibition?
Yeah.
Convention?
Down by the
Darling Harbour. It's the one in Darling Harbour, the big fuck off one that they like rebuilt last year. So we will be there. For those of you wondering, we will be there.
More details will follow, but we will be there.
Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Ask Neve.
We got ourselves 10 of the best questions, and I legit mean that. These are fucking great questions this week.
Wow.
So there was actually, I had to cut a few out because we're taking the 10 best, as you guys would know. Let's get straight into it. David Jones. Hey guys, it's David Jones from Sunderland in the UK. Dilip, Matt, please. I caught Joe's rant on Instagram Live a few Fridays ago regarding the bullshit that some supplement companies try to pull. What is the most ludicrous claim you have both heard a supplement company make? Love the content as always and really liking MJ every day. P.S. Are you bringing apparel with you to Body Power? As I've torn my TMJ Elite sleeveless hoodie so much the logo has come off and I need to continue repping the brand. Cheers and stay massive.
Probably, I'm going to say from a supplement company, the most ludicrous claim was probably by Muscle Tech back in the day.
Yeah. Like Muscle Tech were infamous for that one.
Like their 10,000% power increase and 10,000.
20 pounds in 2 weeks.
Yeah, like just
of
stuff like that.
Pure fucking gains.
Right, it was just creatine.
Remember that shit?
Water weight.
Oh, it was creatine and Celtec was creatine and dextrose.
Yeah, so it was just water weight and body fat, really.
Well, it was glycogen.
Yeah, if you're putting
effectively.
anything on, so
yeah.
Yeah, it definitely would have to be Muscle Tech from back in the day. But even lately, there's a few kind of things you see like.
I did an episode of MJ Every Day on it a few days ago.
Well,
if it seems too good to be true.
Yeah, I mean a lot of the stuff.
Say it, Neve.
No, I'm just gonna because there's so many things you can say, but like stuff being like legal steroids, they're not like legal steroids.
Yeah.
Like they're not steroids because you're not injecting testosterone into your body. Like there's so many claims that people are pulling nowadays, like regarding SARMs and stuff. Like you see
I was gonna say my big gripe at the moment is SARMs
because like legal steroids, like stuff like that, where of course when I go back to when I was at 17 or 18, if I saw this bottle of fucking TMJ water or TMJ protein bottle or whatever. Let's just say this is a TMJ protein powder. On the front it says legal steroids. As a 17-year-old or 18-year-old kid, I'm going to read that and I'm going to go fucking buy it because I think I'm going to be getting legal steroids without the side effects or without
breaking the law.
And my mum's not going to fucking kick my ass for it. It's stuff like that I guess is another fucking topic for. But the thing is, like, that's the thing is there's just claims, as you said, that companies make. And the key words or buzzwords that they use, which yeah, just isn't doing what they claim.
Yeah, it's around that shit. So yeah, I would say at the moment my big thing, David, is Psalms, which you're very well aware of because you watch MJ every day. Your second question, are you bringing apparel with you to Body Power? Yes, we are. Ash and I will be at Body Power, and we're going to do similar to what we did last year. So we'll have a very select range of apparel with us. David, and this goes to all of our UK viewers, if there is something that you'd like to buy that you want us to bring specifically for you, email sales@massivejoes.com and we will specifically arrange that for you, like we did last year.
Can you put in the subject line as Body Power apparel request?
Yes.
Something along those lines.
And we got you, fam.
Then myself, I will put it into a document.
Yep.
Make sure that it's all
yep.
concealed together.
Yep.
And then the warehouse guys can pack it up ready for trade.
And we will take care. And then you get TMJ apparel without having to pay exorbitant shipping rates.
But if you can make an email, but make sure the email is clear, like the subject says TMJ apparel, Body Power, etc., and then
yep.
put your request.
Yep.
Make sure it is in stock.
Yep.
Online.
Yep.
That's probably one of the major things. Make sure
yep.
that your size, color, etc., is in stock.
Yep.
Then we can put it aside for you.
Yep. And we'll do it straight away.
Yeah.
Lee Matthews. Sup guys, Lee Matthews here from Melbourne, the Burn City, Australia. I would like to know your thoughts on traveling with supplements to Asian countries, in particular Bali and Thailand. Well, Bali's not an Asian country, that would be Indonesia. So let's go Indonesia and Thailand. Now I have seen in previous vids how to travel with sups and how to Ziploc powders for convenience and lighter weight by not taking the entire tub. Though I want to know, is it any more tricky bringing anything into places like Indonesia or Thailand? Do they have pre-workouts and protein powders to buy there, or am I safe enough just bringing my own shit with me on my trip? Just looking for some first-hand experience with these countries in particular. Much appreciated, boys.
Thailand's better for sups than Bali is if you're going to
buying them over there.
Yeah. But I wouldn't recommend buying them over there.
No, they're fucking expensive as shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of counterfeit sups in those countries. Like, who would think to counterfeit sups? But I guess that they're worth that much over there that they make fake fucking supplements. Like, it's an actual problem in Asian countries.
I remember me and my girlfriend at the time went into a supplement store in Thailand.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you probably had a look in the supplement stores.
Of course,
you walk
of course,
in there, there's one next to the gym. I can't remember what gym it was called.
Yeah.
But that one's real hot, and well, they're all hot, but
Hammerhead.
Yeah.
In Bali.
No, it wasn't Bali.
Oh, Thailand. My bad.
Anyway, went in there, and I walked in and I'm like, why are there like 4 tubs of protein on the shelf?
Yeah.
And then got up there, I'm like, oh, sort of looked around the guy, said, oh, hang on a sec, brings out a folder.
The menu, the steroid menu. Yep.
You can get any type of steroid, any type of tablet, any type of GH.
This is what we really sell in the supplement store.
This is why I've got 4 tubs of protein on the wall.
Yeah.
Because here's my handbook. I'll make sure you're not a cop first.
Yeah.
Obviously, you weren't a cop because they can probably tell who your cops are, but yeah, bring out the folder and say, what do you want? Come back in.
Yeah.
An hour's time.
What do you really want?
For you. So,
anyway, back to Lee's question.
The thing is, you're going on a holiday, man. So I'm going to say, like, you want life balance. That's the thing. So what I'm going to say is, don't get too stressed about taking every single supplement with you.
Take your essentials.
Take your essentials with you. So I mean, if you look at like Joe's or myself or Josh's or Joel's supplement pantry at home, it's a mess. So you're not going to take every single product.
It's a mess and a mess.
Yeah, I mean, I went to Bali last year and I just took an amino acid, I took a fat burner, I took a pre-workout with me.
Yeah.
So I took 3, and I just took them in the tubs. If you're going to take a protein, I just took a small 910 gram size tub because you're only going to be there for a week or so. You don't need to take your big fucking 10-pound bag. I personally take them in the tubs just because I get stopped at customs all the time. If I've got Ziploc bags of powder, then I'd rather just, they have a look at the tub, they have a look at the container, and then I just get straight through. So personally, and same as when I travel to America or travel anywhere, I always just take it in the small tubs. Or take sample sachets. So that's what I do.
Yeah. My advice to you is, Lee, Asher and I travel to Bali every year pretty much. We didn't go last year because we got married and had our honeymoon instead, but we've been like every year for like the last 4 years. I always take my supplements with me and I Ziploc them, and I've never had any issue at all. So you're not going to have any issue. The one thing I will say is, if you get asked to declare that sort of shit, declare it. And they're not looking for supplements, man. They're looking for like contraband. So you're going to be just fine. Don't stress. Javier Castro. Hey, very big boys. Javier here from Bayonne, New Jersey, in the US of A. You guys talked about test boosters, and I was wondering if you recommend that every guy takes them. I've been debating about starting one, but I don't know which to start with nor how to take it. Thanks and stay massive.
Definitely not every guy. Probably once you hit sort of probably the age of 25.
Yeah.
Definitely 30 onwards is probably when I'd suggest you start taking it.
Yeah.
I actually had someone on Snapchat hit me up about this, and it's kind of a bit of an open-ended question. Because they said, I'm 21, do you recommend I take a test booster? And I said, no, I don't. Not until you're about 25 onwards.
Yeah.
He said, how about if you feel like you've got low testosterone? There's no real way to fucking feel if you've got low testosterone or to pinpoint that your symptoms are from low testosterone. I mean, fuck, if you can't get your dick up, yeah, maybe there's some issues there with your testosterone levels or sex drive. The issue is if you're feeling a bit flat, it could be anything. You could be deficient in certain vitamins, B vitamins. You might not be just getting enough sleep. You might be fighting off a cold. You might not be getting enough, as I said, vitamins and minerals in. You might not be eating a well-balanced diet. Just because of those kind of factors, it may not just be that you have especially low testosterone levels, unless like Joe and myself both go to a doctor and get our bloods tested. So that's how we know what our test levels are at. I mean, yeah, I guess it is more expensive. It is more probably something that probably not every single man and his dog wants to go do is get their bloods tested just to take a test booster. But really, that's the only way that you're going to know if you need one.
The reason why I was very rude playing on my phone is I just wanted to get this episode of MJ Everyday up for Javier. MJ Everyday episode 10. The topic of this episode is when should I start taking test boosters? So I actually do a full episode on this. So go check it out, Google MJ Everyday episode 10, and I go balls deep for you. But pretty much mimic exactly what Big Neve said. Is test boosters are only going to be effective if your natural test production has dropped off or is below the range that it's supposed to be in.
And there is some, I guess, signs that may
signs and symptoms
that may point towards having low test, but without actually getting tested, you don't know just from fucking feeling like you've got low test.
Richie, hey guys, Richie from North Carolina, United States of America. Hey guys, I'm not a morning person by nature, but I work early hours and need stims to get me going. Another midday to keep me going, and yet another dose to work out in the evening. I'm getting around 700 to 1,000 milligrams, sometimes more each and every day of mostly caffeine. I'm sure I'm not alone in this and was wondering if you guys have any tips or tricks or alternatives to make it easier to cut down or quit caffeine altogether. I don't feel supplements like I used to due to my tolerance levels, and I find myself taking stims just to keep headaches under control and not just for the energy. Sorry for the long question, stay massive. It's a pretty hefty caffeine intake.
Yeah, I mean,
for someone that's not like 4 weeks out from a show.
Yeah, and the thing is because you're taking so much, your body just needs that much to feel the effects of caffeine.
And that's why you're getting headaches as caffeine withdrawals if you're not getting your caffeine hit because your intake is so high.
Yeah.
So how does he wean off?
I mean, you just...
My good man, Richie.
As much as it sucks, you just need to go... The best way I've found is just go cold turkey.
You've done this a few... I've never really been in this situation where I've had to be like whoa, like I need to fucking pump the brakes on this shit because I'm consuming like a gram of caffeine each and every day and it's not good. You have a number of times. Yeah. Remember that time you took like 3 scoops of craze before that powerlifting competition?
Probably once a year I sort of sit back and think, fuck, like it's not good for my health, the amount of caffeine I'm taking. And I mean, it's probably at that stage again now where I'll have like a coffee or I'll have a big fucking, I mean, you've seen the size of the fucking coffee mugs I have in the morning sometimes. Yeah. At cafes and stuff. And they don't actually even feel like I've done anything. They don't even hit me. And a lot of times now is pre-workouts as well they just aren't hitting me. So I need to have a stronger pre-workout at night, or at night I'm looking for a stronger stim-based pre-workout. Yeah. Which is having an opposite effect because I'm not training till 7 o'clock at night or whatever. Yeah. But I'm sitting there at 1 o'clock as well and my body's tired, but I just can't fall asleep because my body's still that fucking revved up from the 300, 400 milligrams of caffeine I just had in pre-workout plus your added
It's a vicious cycle, man. Vicious.
I mean, from that again is because my body as well is kept awake at night, and probably I'm not having that deep sleep because I do have still stimulants and stuff running through my body. So I'm not getting that deep sleep, so I am waking up tired, which is probably an issue that you're having as well. Is if you're having that much caffeine throughout the day and you're constantly that energized, you're probably not getting that deeper sleep, which is causing you to be tired throughout the day anyway, which is making you chase that caffeine.
Yeah,
it's a vicious cycle all around.
It is.
The best way I found is just to go cold turkey, as much as it sucks. I mean, if you can, try and wean off it. I mean, the headaches are going to be there, but the thing is you get over the headaches. Short term. You get over the headaches after a few days anyway. Yeah. But straight away, you start feeling a lot better after like 3 or 4 days. So. Yeah.
Trevor Trefoil. Hey, you very big boys. It's Trevor from Sui Sun City, California here. I'm going to be in Cali next week. Oh. This time next week, actually. My question is regarding progressive overload with heavy weights versus time under tension and high volume. Or as you might say, Neve's top secret strength program versus Joe's standard or extended hypertrophy. I know you guys have built a foundation over the years and are still fairly young and have those high levels of testosterone to keep up with the volume, but are you still periodizing these two things now? And do you think when you say hit the 40-year-old mark, you'll cut back on training volume and go more towards the strength side to keep those gains?
To be honest, I probably train more like Joe nowadays.
Yeah.
I don't really do too much heavy lifting.
Yeah.
Or progressive overload kind of things. I don't track what weights I'm using. I don't try and progressive overload anymore.
I do. I'm always overloading.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm trying to make fucking gains.
By that, I mean, I'm not logging like that I'm doing 120 for 4 reps this week, and next week I'm doing 120 for 5 reps like I was at one point in my training.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I'm still going heavier. I'm not fucking going and trying to go...
Fucking spiders.
Yeah, I'm not training like a little bitch just for the sake of it.
Yeah.
But the thing is I'm not sacrificing my form for weight.
I think, Trevor, I see where Trevor's going with this question. Is he's kind of going like, as you get older, are you going to cut back the volume and focus more on the strength type movements because you're not going to, you know, as you get older, you don't recover as quickly. Your body can't deal with the training volume that we tend to train with. So should you move more towards a strength-based program? I think that's where Trevor's kind of going with this question.
To be honest, in my perfect program is I would incorporate both.
Yeah.
I'd incorporate a heavy progressive overload main exercise, which is what I generally used to do anyway.
Yeah.
So a heavy main compound lift once you've done your warm up and stuff, but a main heavy compound exercise utilizing progressive overload. So it could be a heavy barbell row. It might be heavy weighted chins. It could be heavy incline barbell, any kind of big bang for buck compound movement. Could be leg press, or could be squats. It could be deadlift. It could be standing barbell overhead press or standing dumbbell. So those kind of exercises like that, I would do first as your progressive overload, more of your strength training to get that out of the way, and then back that up with your time under tension, hypertrophy kind of training. That's personally what well, man, that's always what I said anyway.
Yeah,
is more that powerlifting 5-3-1. Then into that hypertrophy 8 to 12 rep range, followed up with your last set of as you do, a finisher of 12 to 15 to 20 reps on an isolation machine.
Trevor, I think that you need to, as you get older, you need to go in the other direction. Like I kind of purposely stay away from those big, heavy 1RM type movements now for 2 reasons. Firstly, it doesn't suit my goals as a men's physique pro with trying to keep my waist small. The second reason is I'm trying to avoid injury as much as I can. And I think the heavier you go and the lower your rep ranges and the more you kind of head towards those 1RM type movements, the far greater your risk of injury becomes, right? So I'm trying to stay as healthy as I can. And I think as you get older, also, your risk of injury increases because you're getting older, and you should probably try and steer away from those big, heavy 1RM type movements.
When you look back 2 years ago, I mean, I'm not old, but even 2 years ago, I tore 2 pecs, a lat, and a tricep.
You did.
In the space of fucking 6 months.
Yep.
So that made me rethink my training and my warm up and how I was going about things.
You were forced to rethink that.
Because, I mean, my muscles were getting stronger, but just my tendons and ligaments and stuff.
Getting injured.
We were just getting injured. So, I mean, back when I was 21, or even when I was sort of 23, 24, when I started training with you, I'd go and pick the 60s up and fucking just bounce them off the bottom of the movement.
Like bags of feathers.
But no control though. No mind-muscle connection. But yeah, I could fucking rep the 60s for 12 reps.
Yeah.
But the thing was, were they actually recruiting any muscle to build muscle? Or was it just using the elastic out of my fucking tendons and fucking destroying my joints?
Exactly. Joe! Hey guys, it's Joe from Cooma, New South Wales in Australia here. Neve, what is the best and what is the most challenging part about working at MassiveJoes? That's a true ask, Neve. I can't even comment on that shit.
The best part would definitely be working with my best mates every day.
The fellas.
The fellas.
YTB. Yeah, the boys.
Yeah, definitely working with my mates every day. Being in an industry I'm passionate about and where my interest is. I mean, growing up, I don't know if I've ever said this, but growing up, I mean, a lot of my sister, for example, my sister wanted to be a primary school teacher since she was the age of 4.
Yep.
Like, she always had her little class and she had her fucking kids sitting in front of the whiteboard with the kids with the fucking teddy bears and shit.
Yep.
But there's certain people that have gone through, my mate, one of my best mate growing up, always knew that he wanted to be a heart surgeon.
Yep.
People have always grown up knowing what they wanted to do. My cousin always knew he wanted to be an engineer. I wanted to play AFL football or lift weights. Like, I didn't study in high school. I was I was intelligent. I never got anything less than A or B, but I did not put in 1 ounce of work ethic. I didn't do homework once. I didn't study for exams. Like, mornings of my exams, me and my mate Mitch went to fucking Changes at Bennett Fitness up on Hancock Road and hid chest and tricep workout instead of studying for the exam I had in the afternoon.
Boom.
So shit like that. Like, I just
studied gains.
I didn't try because I had no view of what I wanted to be.
Yeah.
And even now, when people are like, "What's your dream job?" Well, I'm like, I'm probably doing what I'm doing, or owning a gym, or being in the supplement industry because they're my 2 passions. Is lifting weights and taking supplements. Are my 2 passions. So, yeah. I mean, that's probably the best thing.
Most challenging.
I mean, the most challenging is like any workplace where you do have profit, loss. You're trying to make ends meet. Those kind of things. Trying to make sales there are a lot of stresses. I mean, it's not fucking all sunshines and rainbows and fucking.
It's not all beer and Skittles.
Yeah, I mean, it is like any business where you have to stay ahead of the curve. You have to try and make sure that we're not losing sales to our competitors, getting new competitors, I mean, it's the stresses of every business. Though. That's the thing. The most challenging part is those daily stresses.
Adam. What's up, guys? Adam here from Sudbury in the UK. A lot of UK questions, a lot of UK and USA questions today. My question is as follows. My current job, I work a 4 days on, 4 day off shift pattern.
Worry.
What do you reckon would be a good workout split for this shift pattern? I'd like to make as many gains as possible. The off days are the only days I can also do some sort of cardio as well. The shift pattern is great, but I can only train 16 days a month, whereas if I was working a normal 9 to 5 Monday to Friday job, I could train a good 24 plus days a month. Hope to catch you at Body Power, and would be great if I could catch a training session with you, Joe. Stay massive. I'd love to make gains with you, Adam. Let's do it. I'm down. Let's make it happen.
I mean, if you're only on 4 days on, 4 days off, you want to make sure that you're hitting every muscle group.
We're gonna be going fucking ham. So you'd probably go push-pull legs, right?
Oh.
Push-pull legs, push.
You do.
And then 4 days off?
You know what I'd do?
It's a tricky one.
You know what I'd do?
What?
I'd do.
It is Ask Neve. So you can tell him what you do.
This is what I'm going to do.
Yep.
Lower body push.
Yep.
Upper body push. Lower body pull. Upper body pull.
Ooh, fuck. I don't even know where to go. I can't even look at you right now. Like a mixture of Fergie and Jesus.
That's what I do.
Fuck. There you go. Done. I think I don't really know what else I can say. That's done. Pierre's second to last. Phil Spencer. Hey guys, what up? It's Phil from Chester in the UK with a question for Neve. I hear you guys talk a lot about warm-up sets, but I'd like to know, do you do a warm-up set on every exercise? And what rep range and typical weight do you use? So for example, if you are doing a chest barbell bench, what does your warm-up set consist of compared to a working set? As always, stay massive.
it definitely depends on the type of exercise I'm doing.
Yeah.
If it's something like a barbell bench where there's a lot more risk of injury, I'll do probably a couple warm-up sets, even, not so much warm-up sets, I'll use, I'd never do like a barbell bench press first.
Yeah.
I'd always do like a pec deck or a
more of an isolation
cable
type
fly kind of exercise, just to get blood flow, get muscles warmed up.
Yeah.
If I was going to a barbell bench next, I'd start with like 60 kilos. I mean, I don't start ridiculously light, but I'll go 60 kilos. Probably do like 2 sets of 60 kilos, then go to 80 kilos, then to 100 kilos, and just go as I feel. But with other things, with every exercise, I don't do a warm-up set. I'll do more of a feel set. Whereas I'll see a lighter set than a set that I know is a lot lighter than my first working set.
Yep.
But not too light though.
Yeah.
But just a feel set to see how I'm feeling, just get your mind-muscle connection going.
Yeah.
Sort of see how that weight is feeling for that particular day. Some days you go in and feel like shit, but yeah.
I'd say the big thing for me, Phil, the difference between a warm-up set and a working set is my warm-up sets, I don't take it to failure. My working sets are always to failure. So that's the big thing for me. I don't do warm-up sets on every single exercise. Like you said, it's exercise dependent and workout dependent and also feel dependent, how you feel that particular day. But when I do warm-up sets, the way I distinguish them from working sets is the weight tends to be a lot lighter and I won't take it to failure.
I never count my first set though.
Never. Really?
It's always just a feel set.
Always doing feel set.
I always do a feel set to see how it is.
Pierre!
A lot of times the seat might not be the right height or the cables might be the wrong line.
There you go, fix that shit. Very, very big boys, it's Pierre from Chester in the UK. I'm sure Pierre and Phil know each other. They fucking live right next. They're probably like roommates or some shit. Or neighbours or some shit. I hope you've had a great week, great events, and Nevos, a great birthday. I hope you bought that motorbike. Did you buy the motorbike? You posted on your birthday? Working on it. Okay, my question this week. It's becoming quite popular that these bodybuilding legends try and make a comeback, and it's often the age-old phrase, he just couldn't bring back the legs. Do you have any biological reasoning for why someone like Kevin Levrone can get back on stage with a 1998 upper body, but the legs always highlight age and never make it back? As always, massive respect, stay massive, Pierre.
I'm not sure what the really biological issue is, or why. I'm not going to pretend I know why.
Well, I can tell you why. These guys can't put the sort of fucking weight they need to put through their lower bodies when they're over 50 as they could when they were in their mid-20s.
Yeah, but you look at someone like Phil Heath, and Phil Heath doesn't train heavy.
Well, you say that, but what Phil Heath shows you, that Phil Heath wants to show you, he doesn't train heavy. You know what I'm saying? But there's a difference between what these guys actually put on fucking social media and the way they actually train. And you know that because you've seen people train when the cameras aren't around. And often it's a different story to how they train when, even us, like when we train, and we've tried to get through this a few different ways, but often when we're doing like a photo shoot or a video shoot, we can't train the way that we would normally train, right? Because it's not conducive to getting the shots that you need to get, et cetera, et cetera.
Can I say one thing?
What?
Joey Swole would fit right into one of my workouts and trains exactly the same way that you and I train.
Does he?
Which I was actually surprised about.
Yeah?
Not surprised, but he just does the same. 1 or 2 warm-up sets, 3 working sets at a standard weight, maybe goes up a little bit for the last set.
Yeah. Drop sets.
And drops it down for the last for the last set. Pretty much trains exactly the way that you train and I train.
It's the way to make gains, man.
I was thinking that you'd have some fucking magic fucking 240 pound at 5'7" fucking workout, but it's exactly the same. So it shows you that
there's no magic, man.
It shows you that
there's no magic.
That it works. But I mean, what I say, legs. I mean, I don't know. It probably it is due to just not that same intensity, not the same recovery they were once getting. Not able to actually put that amount of weight through the support structures, your fucking ligaments, your tendons, your joints, that you can when you're 55 compared to 30 years earlier when you're 25. That's what it comes down to. I mean, you use someone like Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie Coleman's probably a poor example, but I mean, you look at Ronnie Coleman.
Ronnie Coleman is the perfect example.
Because you look at Ronnie Coleman when he was 25, and you've seen the stuff at Metroflex of him squatting 600 pounds or whatever. Yeah.
He's not doing that when he's 55.
Even when he was 45, I mean, when he started having hip injuries, and there's no way that he's had to have double hip replacement now. Yeah. But even 10 years ago or 5 years ago, before he started getting real bad and actually got to the stage of needing a hip replacement, even when we trained with him here in Adelaide, there was no way that he was doing what he was once doing.
Nah.
Like even
Nah.
5, 6 years
It's
ago.
just, man, Pierre, it's just aging, man. Like,
remember,
you can't.
When
you
we
can't.
trained with him in Texas, I mean, we had to train arms and he had to sit down half the time.
Yeah.
So there's just no way that he was be able to do anything with legs.
Yeah. Last question, of course. It's going to Barney Ong. Hey Neve, sorry for not posting a question last week. And also, as a surgeon, I really should be able to afford my own tickets to the Arnold. Part of my culture, I guess. Did we hook him up? Did you get him tickets to the Arnold?
I think he paid his own way.
Oh, there you go. Barney, come through. You should have hooked him up though. That's a dog move.
I wasn't there.
Almost as dog as Barney not asking a question last week. Or the last episode.
You know, it was dog. Him not fucking coming to train with me in Swole in the morning. So
first of all,
he was going to be there. Didn't show up.
First of all, happy birthday, brother.
Thanks, Barney.
My question this week: in the past 29 years of your existence, have you had many experiences, met many people, traveled all over the world, and even expanded the diversity of your friendship circle? You got an Asian best friend in me.
Malaysian.
Chinese. No, sorry. He said, you got a Chinese best friend in me. No. He spelled Chinese wrong. It's C-H-I-N-E-S-E. A Chinese best friend in me. Question then, is there still a place in the world you are looking to visit or something you would like to experience in your lifetime, considering you've had all these experiences and traveled to all these places? Cheers, Neve, and here's to many more years of being a big boy.
There's two things. Two places I want to go.
Yep.
Santorini and Positano.
Ooh, bit of Europe.
You know when you see that fucking big cliff and it's just all the buildings?
Yeah, that's Greece.
Yeah, so
Santorini.
I'd like to see that.
Yeah.
Because it looks good from the postcards.
Yeah.
I'd also like to see New York a lot more. Because I've been to New York with you, but when I was there with you, they had that government strike.
Yes,
and
yes,
half the shit was closed, so we couldn't go and look at the Empire State Building, or a lot of the things were closed.
Yeah.
Didn't really get to see Central Park and those kind of things. So from a tourist attraction, and I guess just from watching a lot of Gossip Girl and
all your American docudramas that you love.
Yeah, is all the stuff in New York City, is just actually spending a bit of time in New York City.
Yeah.
I mean, I've spoken to a lot of people who absolutely hate New York City, and then other people who like New York City. So,
I think I've spent a lot of time in New York City. Fortunately, I've had the opportunity to do that. And I think from a tourist perspective, New York is amazing. And I think that you're bang on the money. I think that you would enjoy spending an extended period of time in New York, to be honest.
Because it's just me as a person,
Yeah.
but I have no interest in like third world countries. In traveling to third world countries, like I want to stay in fucking like 10-star hotels.
You like the finer things in
I
life.
like the finer things in life. Like I don't want to go fucking camping. Like, I want to be able to drive down to the fucking
I fucking hate camping.
Actually, like that. Like my mates want to go.
Get camping the fuck away from me, man.
My mates want to go like, I don't know, up the river for fucking a week, and like I'm like, well, fuck, I can't just go down to fucking Subway and get a fucking footlong, or I can't go get a smoothie bowl, or I can't go do this. Like I want to be in civilization.
You like your creature comforts, Big Neve.
Which is why I enjoy like New York. And even like stuff like when you go to Bali, like I really like Seminyak because it has all your creature comforts that are in there in Seminyak. It's very westernized in a lot of aspects.
Yeah.
Whereas if you go out to like Ubud where my mum stays, or you go out to a few of those kind of more...
You're talking about Bali at the moment,
yeah,
for those of you unaware.
Yeah, you go to a few places like that, and then there's fucking nothing there except for a dirt hole and fucking... Like, I couldn't think of anything worse.
Yeah. There you go, Barney. Next topic of discussion, Neve.
Story time with Neve.
Story time with Neve. All right, we're doing it this week, man, because you have a great story. And Dilip, Timmy, the brothers over at ITR, and the IT professionals are going to pop up some footage on screen in a second. Just set the scene set the scene, because this is fucking great.
Well, it's okay. This is how it started.
Yep.
It started.
Tell the story, Neve.
It started when we were in the Arnold Classic.
Yep.
And I missed my weekend ritual of smoothie bowls.
So this is after the Arnold.
So this was after.
So at the Arnold, you had your smoothie bowls every day. You've come back to HQ, missed the smoothie bowls.
So on a Tuesday, I Uber Eats a smoothie bowl to HQ.
Yes.
And it was fucking delicious because I was just tired, I was hungry, I was worn out, and you and Joel were gone. I was a bit sad, so I needed some creature comfort food. So I got a smoothie bowl, and it went down a fucking treat. So it came around to Thursday, And it was just no Wednesday or Thursday, whatever that was. I think it was Thursday. It was a shit.
It was Thursday. Thursday.
It was a shit day because I'd had to go. I just got my car through to get new plates put on it.
Yeah, yeah.
And I had to go to Service SA, and you've been to Service SA. You have to sit there for a fucking hour just to get served.
Regency.
And the thing is like, for a simple thing of getting my
number plate
swapped over from New South Wales to South Australian plates, it's taken me like that many hours out of the office, and I hate driving around. I hate being out of being out of the office, driving around doing useless shit because it's such a waste of fucking time. If I could have given my car to somebody and said, "You just go take care of it," I'll pay. You could have. What's that? You could have air tasked. I should have really air tasked it because the amount of fucking around. But anyway, okay. So I lined up for an hour at Service SA. Yeah. I thought it would be a quiet time. It was like 11 a.m. Yeah. Got to the front of the line. Went to pay. They're like, all right, this is for your stamp duty and the inspection costs and the fucking new plates and for 3 months rego. It comes to this amount. Put it in there. My card wouldn't accept take. My mum's card must have like $1,000 limit or $2,000. I don't know what amount it was. Yeah. So I had to fucking go out, and they're like, all right, no worries. I'm like, fuck. So I had to go get some cash out. Yeah. From Westpac. Luckily there was one just down in the corner. Yeah. So I had to go out, but because I had to leave, they had to cancel my transaction.
So you had to line up again.
I had to line up for another hour. Fuck. And they had to reprocess
all
the stuff again.
What a disaster.
Reissue me plates, and then I had to give them the money again.
I'm getting like anxiety listening to this story.
So I was just like pissed off, and then all I'm thinking of is obviously here, like it's not like we're just sitting there and twiddling our thumbs. I'm thinking, fuck, I've got emails, I've got all these things to get back to. It's Thursday. Yeah. Joe and Swole out there, as I'd mentioned, so there's a lot of shit going on. Yeah. And it was coming up to 1 o'clock because I had to be at my retail shift out the front. I'm like, fuck, Leah's going to be spitting chips at me. Yeah. Like, fuck, the last thing he was an angry Leah.
Yeah, no, very bad situation.
So I'm like, fucking hell. Fuck. So once again, creature comfort food comes around. I was feeling a bit stressed. I'm a comfort eater, so I'm a bit sad. I don't want to eat fucking Cadbury chocolate and shit. Yeah. Anyway, so I was hungry, so ordered Uber Eats, came back. Yeah. Fucking.
Do we cue footage now?
No, but the thing is, I ordered Uber Eats. Yeah. And fucking Ubered it. Yeah. The Uber driver drove in completely the wrong fucking direction. And he started driving off like fucking towards Downcourt.
Because you could see him on the map,
you could see him on the map. Yeah, like, God, this isn't going well. Yeah. Anyway, then it came back, and so I screenshotted it and put it on my story on Instagram. And I'm like, then he finally got here, and I screenshotted it and I took a picture of the nice bowl and tagged the company in there that I got it from. Yeah. And then went in, and then as you said.
And then cue footage now. So explain to us what's happening here.
So I went in. So I got,
walking in.
The problem is they give it to you in a little small bowl. Yeah. And when I've got to put a spoon in there. It overflows. So I went and put it into a bigger bowl. Yeah. Went to open the bin to put my Uber Eats bag into, and boom. It's fucking dropped below the ground. And I just cut the shit and walked out. The funny thing about this is I put it up.
Oh God!
As I put it up on my Instagram, on Facebook, everyone's like, "Oh, everyone's like, I can't believe how
Here come the fellas.
I can't believe how calm you stayed, and I can't believe you weren't more angry." But I got home, and my mum said, "I like how these people thought you were calm. These people mustn't know you very well personally, because I could tell how pissed off you were by that walk."
That is fantastic. I love how you just like looked and just went, fuck my life, I'm out of here.
Because I looked, and it was on the ground, I'm like, oh, that's okay. But then I looked, and I put up the footage, and I just had it before. Yeah. And it was actually like over the floor, then it was onto the chair, onto the table, it was under the table, like on the actual seat.
You can see the splashback.
And it was all over the wall. Right. And I'm like, oh God. And then Mill wasn't in the office. Millie was out of the office. I'm like, please, for the love of God, clean it up before Mill gets back. And then I heard
the last thing you want is an angry Mill.
I know. There's two things you don't want here, angry Mill and angry Leah. Yeah. And the thing is I heard Mill walking in and she was talking to somebody. I'm like, Mill, don't come in the office. Don't come in the kitchen. She's like, why? And then she saw it, and luckily she helped me clean it up. But.
What a great story time.
But then the good thing is...
That's amazing.
I caught up with a deal on Saturday. Me and a deal go to get our haircut. Robbie's together on a Saturday at lunchtime. And went to the place where I got the bowl from, and Ilya from Nutrition Republic gave me a replacement bowl.
He hooked you up, because he saw the footage.
He did.
He felt bad for the Neve.
He did.
And hooked you up with a freebie. Bravo.
Yeah, and then the funny thing is the 6 guys I was with, everyone ordered a smoothie bowl of that.
Boom.
So it was good. So everyone was a winner in the end.
Everyone's a winner, baby. Big Neve, do you have anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Before I tell the viewers to hit the subscribe button. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn your post notifications on, both on your mobile, your cell phone, and your desktop PC, so you don't miss a beat when it comes to the Massive Joes YouTube channel. We're gonna skip Next week, because I'm going to be in Los Angeles, and I'm actually going to be overseas the week after. So unless you and Big Swole decide to do an episode of Weekly Word, it's going to be another 3 weeks.
Well, we might have to.
Until you see me again. But I'll leave it up to you guys as to when you know, if you drop 132 on them, Joe free.
Fuck. We'll see.
Until next time, where we coming to and from, Neve?
MassiveJoes.com.